Baseball from the Lone Star State, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boo. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Showing the slab in today's game, Tyler Glasnow. What do we need to know here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Just about to get underway. Sal Frelick getting ready to hit. 3-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Seager under it. One down. Just starting out here in Arlington. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now. And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
In the air, foul off first. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Back in Arlington and taking the ball for Seattle. Ryan Wu, what do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Kyle Stowers stepping in for the Rangers. Ball to strike. That one missed.
That's the ball.
That's off the mark. 3-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And he swings through that one. This one in the air, right field. Frelick after it. He makes the grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
One out man at first. Next up for Texas, Liam Hicks. In there at the knees. That's strike two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Ball.
The 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. Fastball is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stowers, the runner at first with 2 gone. On a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Showing a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say,
oh, diving stop. Fires to first. The throw is wild, and it gets away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. 2 on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Line drive. And foul ball. The 2-2. That one almost got him. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a pop-up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one out to right. And that's the 3rd out. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh.
That's the ball.
The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And he starts off the second with a double. This one in the air center field. Carter moving under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Spencer Steer up next for the Mariners. Oh, and he can't handle it. Gets away. Runner stays put at third. One away with a runner at third here at the top of the second. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 2-2. And there's the ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is,
oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1. And he'll pull into second safely.
well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Duran. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. We are tied at 2. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Ronnie Mauricio now. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the finale of this 4-game set. Stays alive. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Turang on third. DeLuca on at first with 2 now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the second. Eli White stepping in for the Rangers. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And that one hammered way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers.
And here is Kyle Stowers. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. Strike two.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Man at first, one away. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
Corey Seager.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here's the catcher to hit. Liam Hicks. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Carrying well. And caught on the warning track. Back in Arlington and stepping in for the Mariners, Jarren Duran. Jackknifes out of the way. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next is the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flips it. Nicely done for the out. Back at Globe Life Field as we go to the last of the third. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Late on that fastball. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
On the ground right side, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Now here's the Rangers DH, Moises Ballesteros. Here's a 2-1. Semien runs, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
The center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Next offering is downstairs. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Rangers, the
Eli White stepping in for the Rangers.
White.
tied up here in the early going. And that'll load the bases.
Got a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Just missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the air, left field. Nice grab on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Bo Bichette. Turned on, but that's foul down the 3rd baseline. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Carter settles underneath it, and there's 1 down. Got him swinging.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
This is Bryce Turang. And that skips in the dirt. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Stowers settles under this one, and that is that.
Now pitching for the
So they
Mariners.
turn to the lefty in
Number
this spot,
59,
JoJo Romero.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's Corey Seager on the ground. Over to Turang. 1. A sensational double play. Gets him to chase after that one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one 95 to finish him off. Ready now for the 5th inning. In now is the Mariners DH, Johnny DeLuca. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hands it. Tough play. And very nicely done for the out. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. Got the out. Sal Frelick up next for the Mariners.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed. 3-1, and he
Ball
couldn't
four.
come up with it. Catcher challenge.
Up
We'll
next
take
for
another
Seattle,
look.
The left fielder, Aaron
Not
Duran.
far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
So a
Take it,
walk
mate.
puts runners at first and second.
Up next for Seattle, the
Taking
center
over
fielder,
on the mound for the Rangers, Josh Spores.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez. Two on, 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one misses, and it's 3-2. In the air, left field, Stowers in position, and that's the 3rd out. Back in Arlington, bottom of the inning, Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. That's to 3rd. To 1st, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Tap back to the mound. Throws to 1st in time. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Jacob Junis. On for the 30th time this year. So next to hit for Texas, Moises Ballesteros. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. And
foul ball.
foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Top 6. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 2-1. Foul ball there.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Seattle, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. The shortstop takes the ball. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights it off. You'll see another. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying out of here. Bo Bichette blasts one out. His 17th of the year. And the Mariners have the lead. It's 3-2. One down. Spencer Steer, the next to hit. Just missed. But 2-1. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. And a payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Now a quick throw to first, and he dives back in safely. One-run game, one out, one on. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe, and fortunately for him, he was. Now he's in scoring position.
Duran steps on the bag, 2 away.
Now pitching for the
So
Rangers,
out of the bullpen for the
number
Rangers,
56,
Grant Anderson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Stepping in, Johnny DeLuca. That one fouled off.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things and makes this.
Sets him down on strikes. They limit the damage here. Back at Globe Life Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Caught him looking for the K. Carter wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh.
That's a little bit low. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Turang over to first, and now 2 gone. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. And that one inside, and it hit him.
Up next for the Rangers.
The Rangers with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes a 2-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Rangers,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan Helsley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Digging in, Ronnie Mauricio. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Oh.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
The right fielder, number 10, Cal Freeland.
Late on that fastball.
Ball.
And it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Checks over to first, back safely. Helsley, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Runner on the move. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. Man at second. That one in triple digits. Helsley. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
This one lifted in the air, left field, takes it in for the out. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got...
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Bednar.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Mauricio with the throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So digging in, Liam Hicks. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Now one missed.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
2 down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Payoff pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 3-2 now. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Here is Marcus Semien. 1-1 now. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rangers,
back, and a new arm on the
number
mound to start the
25,
eighth. Brooks Raley.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Swings through that one for strike two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next is the out. The shortstop.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Bichette.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Soft contact in the air. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Swings over the top of that one. Two down, nobody on. Takes a swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Drew Pomeranz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Leading off, Moises Ballesteros. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next,
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Richie Palacios. Looking to start something with one gone.
Palacios.
The Mariners holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next,
Now it's the right
Rangers,
fielder,
the
Eli
right
White.
fielder, Eli White.
And a payoff pitch. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side in the 8th.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Rangers,
and on the mound is the
number
closer,
66,
Tanner Scott.
Tanner.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Foul ball. Close, but called a ball. And the count now even up. This one in the air, right field. And just foul. Here's a 2-2. And the slider just misses.
Really nice two-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. A solo shot, his 17th of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-2. Now it's the Mariners DH, Johnny DeLuca. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 3. High fly ball out to center field. Palacios settles underneath it, and there's one away. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andres Munoz.
Okay, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Hello.
Now all even up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next,
Back to the top of the order. Up next for the Rangers, Kyle Stowers. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. And they'll do it again. The M's trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Sets him down looking. And now 1 out remaining for Texas. Next up for Texas, Liam Hicks. The tying run at the plate.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That one ripped. That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. New arm out of the bullpen, Matt Vesta.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
They're down to their final strike. Two on, 2 outs. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long